guys, it is me, Lily. Welcome back to another video. So we just reached 9,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. I'm literally like so thankful. I started this channel a little over a year ago and I never expected to even get more than 1,000 subscribers. So I was kind of surprised when my videos like slowly started to blow up. I posted a lot of videos through like last October through December, and those videos are what blew up and got me a little more popular. Not saying like I'm the most well-known like ASMR artist on YouTube, but it's what got me a good bulk of my subscribers. So please expect some Christmas and Halloween content coming up. I know Halloween just passed as I'm like posting this, but I did post a Halloween store roleplay. Once Christmas rolls around, I will do like a Christmas haul kind of stuff. But this video is primarily focusing on Q&A questions. Now, there wasn't a horrible lot that I got, but it's okay because, hey, I'll use the ones that I got to do. Okay, so this is the first one I'm going to be doing. It's from user-ttt23, and if I did use your comment, I will like it and I will heart it. That's how you will know your comment will be in this video. Okay, so they asked, what is your favorite movie/actors? So I am a musical theater girl at heart, so some of my favorite movies, also rom-coms, so some of my favorite movies are La La Land, 13 Going on 30. Those are honestly the only two I can think of right now, and also the Hunger Games series as a whole. I really do love those as well. So that's kind of my answer for that. And my favorite actor in general is Robin Williams. I know he passed away quite some time ago, but he's always been my favorite actor my whole life. All of his movies I grew up watching, and I've always just kind of loved watching his videos. So that's kind of my answer to that question. They asked 4 questions. So the next one is, what is your future job? So my future job is to be a veterinarian, specifically a small animal veterinarian. I actually currently work at a veterinarian office as a kennel attendant, which basically consists of me cleaning everything, restocking, that kind of thing. And so I do that 3 times a week, sometimes 2, depending on what's going on. My boyfriend's in marching band, and so I kind of have to consist around his schedule. So whenever there's awards or anything of that sort, I do not work. You know, so there's actually an event coming up I have to miss work for. I don't know if I'm gonna have to skip work, but I have to at least leave early because I can't stay. That's off topic though. How many animals do I have? I have 3 dogs. I have Baxter, that's the golden dog. You see him in a couple of videos. I have another dog named Rolo. He's the darker brown dog. He's been in a couple of videos. And also I have Sugar Bear, who's a Pomeranian, and he's been in videos as well. I have 3 little boys, my little babies. But Baxter, the gold one, like the tan, whatever you want to call him, he's like my dog. He sleeps with me every night, and we're just really close. And the last question is, how did you meet your boyfriend? I will always talk about him. So if you guys remember, a couple videos back, like a while ago, back in like February or March, I started at a small town grocery store, and my boyfriend was actually one of the guys that trained me on my like first 2 days. And so we met, and I thought he was cute, but I was not looking to date. He was wanting to date me though, and he thought I was beautiful from the start. And so we really didn't start pursuing each other until like a month into knowing each other. We never talked much because he was a band kid, I was a choir kid, so we never crossed paths. And so, you know, we kind of started talking and we kind of started flirting. He went to Florida with his friend over spring break, and that's when we started really flirting and talking and calling every night till like 4 in the morning. And then he got home and we hung out, and then we kind of got to know each other a little better over like 2 weeks, and then we got together. So we've been together since April 6th of this year. Best day of my life. I just love him to death. Sorry, I'll talk about him for eons, like you guys know that. Okay, so the next one is Claire Seacrest. I think that's how you pronounce that. So thank you, user, for your question. We're going to move on to the next user. So Claire has 3 questions as well. So the question is, do you plan on doing YouTube long term? I don't know. This was actually just a hobby of mine. I don't get paid. I get no monetization because I'm a minor. So like once I turn 18, I think I can start getting paid for YouTube. So that's like something I might pursue when I'm in college as like an extra like money thing. But you have to be over 18 to get paid for YouTube, or like you have to have an adult kind of like receive the money for you. And since I'm a minor, they don't want me to do it because I did try to get monetization, because if you guys remember, there's ads on like half my videos. But then once they found out I was a minor, they were like, yeah, no, you're not getting paid. So the answer is I plan on doing it through college, but also I'm going to get like a biology major, which is a pretty difficult major. So I plan on doing it for as long as I can if I get too occupied. You guys know I kind of like take breaks every once in a while when I get too busy, and so I kind of just plan on doing it until I literally have no more time to do it. I have no idea how long that's going to be, but I plan on doing it at least for like another couple of years for sure. The next one that they asked is, how is your senior year going, and how does the workload compare to previous years? Senior year is a pain in my butt. It's probably the most draining year I've had so far, just because there's college applications, and the last year of high school is when like you start taking the harder classes because you want to look good for college or prepare for college or whatever you want to call it. And so the workload's a little more crazy because I'm taking like a college level class for English, so it's a lot of homework, it's a lot of essays, it's kind of overwhelming. And also, now that I have a job and I have a boyfriend who's in marching band is a very taxing interest, I guess I'm gonna put it. They require a lot of time with you, and so I'm going to a lot of his competitions, which is not really workload, it's more like I'm just never home. So this school year I really haven't been home a lot, and I'm only home like a couple of nights a week, like 3 or 4, which is kind of crazy when there's 7 nights out of the week. The workload isn't horrible because I only have homework in like 2 classes, maybe 1, but it's more like you just have to like to prepare for college, and that can be very draining as well. Okay, and then the last question that they ask is, what is your favorite video that you have filmed? So I would have to say my favorite video that I have filmed was probably like the perfume I love any like store role plays. I think they're super fun. So I love filming like the perfume store, or the lotion, or the makeup, or if I'm selling you something, that's like my favorite one to film. I also love the doctor exam ones where I'm like the doctor and I'm like, you know, examining you. But anything of like one of those 2 kind of videos, those are my favorite ones to film. I don't film the store ones as often because I know not a lot of people love them. People mostly like my doctor ones or my eye exam ones or whatever. People have been requesting a game store roleplay, and I do plan on filming that. I try and film like 2 or 3 videos per week so I can knock out my twice a week uploads. But every once in a while I have like videos I film in advance, but that doesn't always happen. So thank you for Claire for your question. I'm going to move on to Belinda on the Road. Okay, so their question is, how did you get into doing ASMR? So I always grew up as a very anxious kid, and I had a lot of problems falling asleep because I just had such severe anxiety. I could never fall asleep. And so basically I started watching ASMR on accident to fall asleep one night, and a lot of the videos that I started watching when I was 12 or 13 I still watched to fall asleep 4 years later. And so I kind of stumbled across it on accident. I never meant to find it. The first ASMR artist I watched was GB and ASMR Darling. Those are like the OG ones for me. I also started watching Heather Feather ASMR. Those are like the 3 ones I used to watch a lot when I was a kid. I like GB's older stuff more than her newer stuff. That's not me hating, that's just my personal opinion. I like her like older videos, like her older Daisy videos and just kind of stuff like that. But also it's because I grew up on it, so I'm more biased. And the other question is, do you live in California? No. I live in the Midwest, so I don't live in California. I wish though, I probably want like way more tan. Okay, DBK. Okay, thank you for Belinda on the Road for your questions. I'm not used to doing Q&A, so please bear with me as I like try and get through everybody. Ignore my dog's barking. Anyways, so DBK72 asks, what's your favorite Halloween candy? My favorite Halloween candy is Kit Kat, like the classic, you know, red candy, like in the red wrapper. That's my favorite Halloween candy. I actually went trick-or-treating with my boyfriend for Halloween. I was Katniss and he was PETA. I have no photos of it, but it was really cute. So yeah. So thank you DBK72 for your question. Zachary Carger 2514 asks, how did you get into ASMR, and do you like to watch it yourself to get to sleep? So I kind of answered this previously with Belinda, but I'll answer it one more time. I had a lot of anxiety growing up, and I just kind of stumbled across it one night, and I kind of ever fall asleep as a kid, and so sometimes I'd watch it and just like knock out. And I do watch it to go to sleep. I don't do it as often as I used to. Sometimes I watch it just for fun, but if it's like a school night and I know I'm not going to knock out, I'll like watch it. Like if I know I'm not going to fall asleep for a minute, I usually watch ASMR. Thank you, Zachary, for your question. Karodi3936 asks, would you go on a holiday with your boyfriend? So if you guys remember, back in like June or July, I went to Minnesota and I filmed an ASMR video with my boyfriend. We kind of went on a holiday then. He wants to come back and film videos, but he's so busy that we barely have time to even see each other. So please expect some boyfriend videos coming up very soon. But yes, I would go on a holiday with my boyfriend. Thank you for your question. The last one is Filler Filter and said, hey, any plans for Halloween? These questions were asked about a month ago when I posted the original question forum. So these are kind of some older questions. But so for Halloween, I went trick-or-treating with my boyfriend's family. We all kind of went around like this little town together. I didn't get home till like 10 o'clock at night. I got home super late. But I spent the whole Thursday with my boyfriend. I saw him in the morning. This is Baxter. This is the dog I was talking about when I said like he's my dog. Baxter. Hi, baby. See, that's Baxy. Anyways, but yeah, I went trick-or-treating with my boyfriend's family and I didn't get home till like 11, 10 at night. It was a late night, but I'm gonna check and see if there's any more videos or any questions that I have not answered on like a different forum or something. So give me 1 second to check that. Okay, so I did look. I didn't see any other videos, but also I could have like missed some of them. So any questions, I mean. So if you guys commented any questions and I just didn't see them or I missed it, I'm so sorry. Please comment again and I will try and reply to your comment. So thanks for watching this little Q&A. Thanks for the questions and also thanks for 9,000 subscribers. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next replay.